Hello and a very warm welcome. Thank you, Rajatji, Sarulata, Pushpaji, Mamta, and Neha for joining in. I am still waiting for all of you to switch on your cameras so that I can have your energy and you can have my energy fully. Basically, camera on क्यों करना है पता है? To have your full attention here in this room right now.
True.
All right. All right. Do you remember what we read yesterday? Any one takeaway that is still with you, you're holding with you? Anybody? Behind smiling faces, everybody is going through some struggle. We can be compassionate, loving towards all the souls that we meet. Was one thing that I am taking forward from this chapter. I would love for you to, while we sit together, discuss together, it would be beautiful if you start writing what you are liking. When you write, एक बार रजिस्टर होता है, एक बार सुनने से रजिस्टर हो रहा है, दूसरी बार लिखने से रजिस्टर हो रहा है, एंड बिफोर यू गो टू बेड फाइनली रीड दैट अगेन. इससे क्या होगा? जब अगले दिन आके मैं पूछूंगी ना आपसे कि व्हाट इज दैट वन टेक अवे, यू विल हैव एटलीस्ट समथिंग टू टेक फॉरवर्ड. ऑल राइट, today we are hopping into day number 4 and chapter number 3, which talks about the journey begins. आज से जर्नी शुरू हो रही. How many of you are excited? Acha, Mamta is excited. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. Having a friend to listen to your problems and discuss them with you is the beginning of finding a solution. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. How many of you agree with it? ठीक बात है ना ममता? Isn't it? जिसके cameras off है ना? What about you, Neha? Do you believe that's true? Pushpa ji? What do we do when people we are close to are sharing their worries with us? I wanted to say so much to Harry as Harry spoke of his inner turmoil. But then I remembered my training as a monk. Our silent presence can be more powerful than a million empty words. We all have 2 ears and 1 mouth. The amount we listen and the amount we speak should be done proportionately. Rarely do people want an active solution to their problems before they have been thoroughly heard and understood. Yes, Samjay. If you go to any coach or a mentor and you just look at them, that they are listening to you and they're saying, फिर क्या हुआ? Okay. Now you know why are they doing that. Because they are waiting for you to share all of it first. They know this rule. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth. They listen more, say less. I remember the early days when people used to come and confide in me. I was young, eager, fresh-faced monk then. Keen to save
Read the question,
world.
Vivan. Read the question. Focus, focus.
Okay. Okay, Madhulika. I'm also focusing.
Hi, Karishma. Hi.
Hello, Neha. So nice to see
So,
you on screen.
Actually, I was looking for the book in my bookshelf, so here it is.
Wow, amazing. So you can open up chapter number 3 because the journey is beginning.
Okay. Thank you for mentioning. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Please keep your camera on. All right. I remember the early days when people used to come and confide in me. I was younger, eager, fresh-faced monk then, keen to save the world with my newfound sense of purpose. In my immaturity, I would pounce on the solutions as soon as it came to me, not understanding that people don't care what you know unless they know you care. In fact, the answer to all problems related to the human conditions seldom excludes a conscious, compassionate ear. The attitude of listening attentively is equally essential to the solutions we may present. I was not going to make the mistake this time with Harry. How many of you tell me? Who is iPhone? iPhone
Hi,
कौन?
Karishma. This is Pranavi after a long time.
Wow! Hello, Pranavi. Can I have your camera on? Amazing,
Um,
wonderful.
I don't want to show my ugly face to you right now. So,
Array, yaar, what is ugly? We all are same.
yeah, but then, yeah, you just give me, by the next class, I'll just prepare myself and then show up to the camera.
Sure, fine.
Yeah, thank you.
So how many of you agree कि आपके पास कोई भी friend आता है, they come to you and you have a solution and you very quickly give the solution. Or we have such a big toolbox along with us that somebody does not even finish telling their problem and you start telling them, you know what, this is what you should be doing. No, 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 this is wrong. This is the kind of mindset you should be keeping. Because अब तो आपको और ज्यादा यहाँ पे rooms में in ऐसे rooms attend कर करके you know a lot more. How many of you do that? Sarulata does that. Mamta, Komal, Pushpaji, do you do that? Neha does that. Amazing. Thank you for being vulnerable and, honest in this room. Mamta does that. Rajatji does that. All right. Wonderful. Neha, do you have a question or you're raising hand? All right. I was glad that the traffic was clearing up, and so were my thoughts. A few moments of silence passed before I spoke. Harry, I'm so sorry you are going through this. Thank you for trusting me and sharing this. Even when you just speak to someone about your problems, do you not feel lighter? Do you not feel hope that things will get better? How many of you feel that? किसी से बात कर लेते हैं तो ऐसा लगता है दिल हल्का हो गया शायद एक होप जाग जाती है कि यस थिंग्स विल बी बेटर नाउ या रजत जी या प्रणवी डू यू अग्री विद दिस
Yeah, I totally agree, dear.
Harry looked at me unconvinced. I want to get out of this mess, but I don't see a way without ruining my life completely. I am nearly 40 years old. It's too late to make any dramatic changes. What should I do? What should I do are the 4 words any life coach hates, I thought. This is because any direct advice given by them turns into a magic spell that, if followed, will provide guaranteed results because Gaur Gopal Das said so. But that is not the case. Following blindly like sheep can lead us astray. Making choices in life is like buying something at a shopping mall. The sales assistant may show us all the products available, telling us the pros and cons of each of them, but we must make the choice in the end. The final decision is our responsibility. I still remember I have 3 daughters. In our home, my husband goes to Mandir, I go to Satsang, and my Jeth and Jithani, they go to Gurudwara. And my kids were like, kahan jana hai, bata do. What did we do? Each one of us took them to wherever we go, and then we left it on them. It is their choice to make. Us, any human being, I would say in that case, we all are facilitators. We can show the path, but we should not take any decision for anybody. Let them make the choices, right? On that note, I remember that I was supposed to call somebody to attend the session, and I missed on that. Who can call? Komal,
Yes,
switch
Karishma.
on your camera. Call Anita. Anita तो है यहाँ पे. Wow, hi Anita. Amazing. Thank you for showing up without the call. Amazing.
Great.
I am not your guru. I'm your friend, I asserted. We must make our own decisions, and I can only help you within my capacity. I do not know it all, nor do I claim to. But from my experience of being a friend of thousands of people around the world, you are not alone. Many people are going through similar struggles as you. Harry sighed again, but it seemed like a sigh of relief as we crept through the Mumbai traffic. Do you see many people are stuck in this traffic jam? I asked. They are all like us. They may be in different cars, but they are all stuck. Look around you. One elderly gentleman there is driving a cab with British tourists in the back seat. That cab driver over there jamming to old Bollywood classics on the radio, and even the Rolls Royce in the distance. Harry winced at the sight of the car better than him. We all have three things in common. We all are stuck. We all have a journey to complete. And we all have a destination. Now imagine the traffic jam all cleared up. We would all be free to complete our journeys in peace and reach the destination that we choose. True, do you find this in your own life as well? Not the traffic jam, but somewhere we all are stuck. Something is there that is still incomplete. कहीं ना कहीं कुछ ना कुछ रुका पड़ा है हर किसी की लाइफ में. If you are not so rich, you would be seeking for money. If you are very rich, you would be stuck understanding and calculating your taxes. Does not matter whether you are married or unmarried. जो लड्डू खाए वो पछताए, जो ना खाए वो भी पछताए. Right? Sarulata? Hello, Shagufta. Cameras on karo. Cameras. How do I know that you are in the room? Mamta is giving me a thumbs up for that.
Yes, it's absolutely true.
Amazing. What's that got to do with my situation though? Harry retorted. There is traffic jam within our minds, Harry, and that traffic jam is stopping each one of us from reaching our true potential. Imagine if we knew how to clear this disruption. No fumes of insecurity causing us to cough. No one honking at us, distracting us from what's important, and plenty of fuel to sustain us so that we can live a life worth living. How beautiful would that journey be, isn't it? There were no tears in Harry's eyes. I could only detect interest. The process to clear the traffic jam within my mind started 22 years ago. I regret the pain I caused my parents. But at that time, I ran away from home to become a monk. It was then that I learned about the wheels of life. All of these cars around you have four wheels equally, weighing down in the axle. The loss of air in any one of these wheels can slow you down in reaching your destination. The loss of one can be fatal. Therefore, It is imperative that your wheels are regularly checked and maintained. Similarly, there are 4 principles that form the foundation of a happy life. They aren't based on any label we place on ourselves and apply to all, whether we are monk or married, young or old, rich or poor, atheist or religious. They are not dependent on nationality, race, gender, or profession either. Harry looked straight in the eyes as the car halted again in traffic. I'm ready to learn them. In fact, I have been ready since I was 18. And yahin pe aa gaya stuff of this chapter. This is a very beautiful space wherein everybody would be wondering, हाँ भाई क्या है ये 4 wheels? Any of you know what these 4 wheels are? What are the 4 wheels of life? Whom do I ask? Anita, do you know the 4 wheels of life? Neha? Madhulika? Mamta says personal, financial, career, and relationships. Great. Saru, please unmute yourselves. Anji, bolo. Tell.
Personal life, work,
Mm.
personal
Mhm.
life, work, relationship, and
Absolutely.
social life.
Contribution.
Can I tell
Yes.
something about that?
Yes, please.
4 wheels of life. I think that's it's like the physical sphere, the mental sphere, the spiritual sphere. So they are the basic wheels of life.
ये तो
That's
3
I
ही
mean,
हुए. We need 4.
yeah. I can tell you even that. Mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional. 4.
Wow. It's nice. That's something new and nice. Wonderful.
Yeah.
All right, Pushpa ji. Let's hear.
Uh, Hi everyone. So, 4 wheels of life are personal life, our relationships, our work life, and our social contribution.
Amazing. I know you have the book. Yes. If anybody else wants to share, where is Madhulika? Madhulika आज बोल नहीं रही है. Sarulata, do you want to share something more? Okay. HRCM. Amazing. So, in this book, the 4 wheels of life are personal life, relationship, work life, and social contribution. These are the 4 wheels that we are going to study through this book. How many of you are excited to understand in depth about these 4 wheels of life? How many of you are actually facing problems in the personal life? यार ये ऊपर के ना सिर्फ 4 विंडोज में लोग हैं, बाकी सारे नीचे ना सारे ऐसे लग रहा है सोए हुए हैं. कोमल, स्विच ऑन योर कैमरा. नेहा, वेयर डिड यू गो? आई नो यू ऑल वर देयर. मधुलिका का तबीयत ठीक नहीं है. मधुलिका, यू आर स्टिल नॉट वेल. थैंक यू अनीता. अच्छा, मधुलिका इज टेकिंग ए सेशन. पुष्पा जी, यस. शगुफ्ता, ममता, नेहा, क्या हो गया? अनीता ने वापस बंद कर लिया. अरे भाई. Yes, me, but unable to turn on due to baby. Okay, Shagufta, it's okay. Okay, relationships में किस किस को problems हैं? Thank you, Madhulika. Anybody out there? Okay.
Actually, we
Work
love
life?
all improvements in every sector. I like to use the word improvement. I don't want to use the word issues or problem in those areas. Matlab, even if you know me, but still, I would love to call it improvements required. Because
Yes.
one day, 2-3 days ago, I was talking to someone and I was saying health तो मेरा ठीक रहता है. These two sectors need improvement. तब से मेरा health opposite हो रहा है. मतलब testing times can come always, so we never
Yes, of
know.
course.
And if I say this area needs requirement, I may have best of times in later life in those areas. So they that's the work we are doing. That's the work is required, I think. And yeah, Tuesday I was talking and I was saying health is because I'm blessed in health. And since then I'm feeling cold, cough, every other symptom. So funny. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you for sharing that with me. I love when people in the room actually communicate. ये शगुफ्ता हंस क्यों रही है? हाय हाय. कोमल
No, I
कोमल
said that
बीमार
to
हो गई है शगुफ्ता.
yes.
All right.
Story people may be relating to the story sometimes. Yeah.
What is one takeaway? I would love for each one of you to share one takeaway from this chapter. Let's make sure that एक ने जो बोल दिया वो दूसरा नहीं बोलेगा. Let's gamify it. Let's bring better attention to this room. All right. Whom should I go first with? Chalo Shagufta, you share your first takeaway.
Joined lately, but got one thing that is my takeaway is everyone is stuck. Everyone is what is that? Reaching the destination, but in the middle part there is something that I missed it. Stuck and destination in middle. Waiting. Is it waiting?
Everybody is stuck. We all have a journey to complete, and we all have a
Journey.
destination.
Yeah, this is one thing that I must take away from your chapter.
Amazing. Let's hear
Thank
it from
you.
Mamta. Thank you, Shagufta. Mamta, listen attentively, speak less. अच्छा इसलिए इसने she's not even unmuting herself. She's just listening attentively. Amazing. Thank you for sharing that, Mamta. Yes, Rajat ji. Rajat ji ने कहा मेरे से पहले पूछ लो मेरा point कहीं चले ना जाए. All right, let's hear it from you.
Yeah, I was supposed to say the same thing that when anybody is having a struggles in the life, you should have to listen more rather than speak less. If anybody is in having a vital struggle, कोई भी struggle अगर share कर रहा है हमारे साथ, मैं आपके साथ शेयर कर रहा हूँ, तो आपको सुनना ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है rather than बताना, स्पीक करना. तो मेरे को इस चैप्टर में ये टेक अवे बहुत अच्छा लगा जो होना चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर हम सुनेंगे और बोलेंगे, सुनेंगे ज़्यादा, तो हम उसका डिसीजन बाद में अच्छे तरीके से दे पाएंगे rather than हम खुद अपना एक्सप्लेनेशन देते रहें, तो वो दूसरा जो बताने वाला है वो सोचेगा यार मेरी बात की इंपॉर्टेंस ही नहीं है, मुझे तो एक टीचर बन गए आप मेरे सामने, आपने सुना तो कुछ है ही नहीं, सिर्फ एक पॉइंट पे एक व्याख्या दे दी है 10 मार्क्स की ना. इट्स जस्ट लाइक दैट. सो दिस इज माय टेक.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing that. All right. Pushpa ji, let's hear it from you. Thank you, Rajat.
Any journey of 1,000 miles, it start with the one step. तो पहला स्टेप तो लेना ही पड़ेगा, तभी जर्नी स्टार्ट होगी.
And you have taken the first step. Congratulations for being in this room.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing that. Let's hear it from Anita. मुझे बड़ा मजा आ रहा है. The faces that are on now, उनके ऐसे होते हैं कि हाय मेरा नंबर आया तो मैं अनम्यूट करूं.
Same
कोमल.
as
हाँ बोलो अनीता.
I joined late, but what I have learned is that everyone is everyone is on his own journey, and in every area of life, everyone wants to reach some destination, and everyone is being stuck somewhere in any area of life. So we have to go through that all the parts and reach our destination. See what is stuck within us.
ट्रैफिक जैम किस वजह से हो?
ये हमारे दिमाग में ही डिफरेंट उथल पुथल चलती रहती है. That is traffic jam.
How are you going to use it in your life?
Try to balance every area of life.
Sure. एक साथ balance. Okay. Nice.
हाँ, एक साथ करना मुश्किल. But if we consistently work on each area of life, turn by turn, then there's certainly will become balance. Balance will appear in our life.
Hmm. हाँ ममता,
Right.
हाँ, I am reading all your points. Mamta is showing me the finger. नीचे भी पढ़ लो कोई. Thank you, Anita, for sharing that. All right, let's
Thank.
go to Komal. Let's hear it from you.
I joined late, so I'll have to read what Mamta shared. Silent presence can be more powerful than words. So that's a very important message which is given here. So of all the facilitators, they are learning and to provide the silent presence. That is, you are being there. Your presence can turn the things because our human mind is so capable that it gives answers itself. You have also seen in personal sessions when I've taken with you, you always are sitting and you say, "Who is answering now?" That is what I can share with all the people. Then sometimes you're saying, I'm asking the question and I am the one who is answering. So it is, that is the thing book is saying that uh, mentor is there or any friend is there who is just present. Mama, this was the thing. Even if we go to our mom and then we ask and we have the answer mostly. So that is, answer will come only when another person is not pinpointing you or changing the topic, being there, providing the presence. That's it, I can say.
Thank you.
And
Thank you
four
so
areas are
much.
very important. Yeah, those.
In
Thank
fact, ना Wheel of Life जब आप कभी कहीं पे देखोगे तो you will see 8 areas there.
Yeah.
But this book is talking about 4.
Four.
All right, let's go to Neha. You're not audible. Please unmute yourself.
I was saying that I'm sorry, I had to just switch off my camera because there was some disturbance in my room. So, the most, intriguing part was, which I generally follow, is the mindful speaking. Because I see that people, sometimes even we do, we kind of every day we blabber about things and we keep on saying, like I would say, हम अपनी एनर्जी जो है वो करते हैं लूज करते हैं बहुत ज्यादा बोलने से समटाइम्स वी आल्सो गॉसिप सो आई वुड से कि बहुत माइंडफुली बोलना चाहिए एंड लेट्स नॉट use that energy in some productive way rather than and also listening actively. That is very important. I think, as Vikas also said in the morning session, that most of the people only need a listening ear rather than offering solutions. उनको बस एक listening ear चाहिए होता है. So I would say कि these two things are very important, and this was mentioned in this chapter.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing and thank you for being attentively present in the room. Let's hear it from Pranavi. Pranavi, you have been attending these sessions more often, so I don't want you to repeat any of these pointers that anybody has shared.
Yeah.
Bring out something new.
Something new means actually after listening to your words, I just got connected to the few lines. Like I mean, I remembered that this planet doesn't need more of successful people. Trust me, this planet desperately needs peacemakers, healers, and lovers of all kind. So I just remembered the essence of those lines while you were discussing the topic. So enough of success in me. I would like to fall into the company of the healers and peacemakers. So that will play a major role, and you will also get satisfied when that connectivity happens between one human to another human. So this all happens with one single factor, that is listening. I mean, see, it's something like if there is an opposite person, he has some problem. Of course, I may have some solutions within me, but then he sees that particular problem in his own lens, and I see that particular problem in his own lens. Trust me, both of them doesn't know what's the reality. But then it's our duty to just listen and just take a shoulder on it. So that's the only thing I have learned, Karishma. That's
Wow.
it.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Pranavi. Who else is left? Who has not shared yet? I know Madhurika.
I would,
Saru. Yes, Saru. Please.
yeah. So what I felt is that people are more good in showing them as successful, but rather to feel successful inside, they should know what is missing and what can be organized within to feel successful, not just materialistic success. So that is something we need. I think from the story it focuses like, he is well settled, like IIT graduate, all those were there, but the inner happiness and day-to-day success wins were missing. So that is more important than the materialistic success.
True. Very true. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. This is a beautiful lesson from yesterday's chapter, but yes, point worth remembering. Thank you for sharing that, Saru. All right. Anybody else? देखते हैं। पुष्पा जी का हो गया, नेहा का हो गया, रजत जी हो गए, कोमल हो गई, अनीता हो गई, ममता हो गई, प्रणवी हो गई, शगुफ्ता हो गई। All right, let's hear it from Madhulika. I've given you enough time कि आप अपनी क्लास रैप अप कर लो। आप आ जाओ।
Thanks, Karishma. Thanks for the consideration. And yes, I hopped in between and I could not read the entire chapter. But whatever learnings I have heard from all the participants over here is yes, one thing is whether you are sitting in a Rolls Royce or a Lamborghini or XYZ, whatever, Lexus or an auto, you are stuck. You are stuck in traffic. So traffic is like same for everyone. It is not going to make way for Lexus first and later for the auto. No, it is same for everyone. So the first thing is that whatever you have got, you are blessed with in your life, you have to find the solutions within that only. First thing is this: you have your this thing, so you have to find your solutions within that peripheral. First thing is this. Second thing is why we are stuck. We are stuck, I think, with our limiting beliefs. We are religious. Someone goes to, as I think you were discussing, mandir, gurdwara, or anyway. Being religious is something else, and being spiritual is something else.
Wonderful. Yes.
Right. So we are stuck in the traffic jam because we are running behind religion. We are not with the spirituality. We all are. I'm proud to be an Indian. I'm proud to be an Hindu. I'm proud to be an Indian. But isn't it that we are stuck in nationality? Isn't it this because so much of chaos is happening? If we come out of that nationality and we get related to humanity, it is on the another level. Then we can feel ourselves liberated, and yes, we can seek the solutions.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that, Madhurika. अब मेरी बारी आ गई. All right. I had underlined few things from this chapter while I was reading beforehand, and they are: सबसे प्यारी चीज, having a friend is very important. That was the first word of this chapter. Having a friend to listen to your problems. But उसके आगे की बात ना थोड़ी सी रेजोनेट करें, डिस्कस करना. We normally what we do is we pity party. आज दोपहर के सेशन में I think I was discussing that women go out on a kitty party and then they do pity party over it. They talk about तुझको पता है मेरी सास ने ये बोला, and the other one also starts, you know what, this is less, my mother-in-law did this. तो छोड़ यार, मेरी सुन. Everybody starts in one go. इसकी भी मदर इन लॉ बुरी, इसकी भी बुरी, इसकी भी बुरी, सबकी बुरी. देन पति का टॉपिक आ जाए तो पति भी बुरा, वो भी बुरा बुरा. और उसके बाद बच्चों की बात आ जाए तो सबके बच्चे बहुत अच्छे हैं, वो जो मर्जी करते हैं, सबका बच्चा बहुत बढ़िया. मेरा बच्चा ये, मेरा बच्चा ये. Friends who listen and give right direction is a very important ingredient of your life, is what I felt. Pushpa ji shared the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. Absolutely. Anything in life, if anything that we want to achieve starts with the first action, first step. मेरे को तो वॉशिंग मशीन में कपड़े अभी अगर डालने होंगे तो सबसे पहले बास्केट में से कपड़े निकालने पड़ेंगे. नहीं निकालूंगी तो कपड़े धुलने भी नहीं जाएंगे. And there are times we keep procrastinating and sitting कि हाय कपड़े धोने पड़ेंगे, हम फर्स्ट स्टेप ही नहीं लेते. To find solution to any problem, first step is very important, and that first step is always awareness of the problem. कई लोग तो इस अवेयरनेस ही नहीं होती है कि ये प्रॉब्लम भी है. Then again, as everybody in the room shared, our silent presence is more powerful than the million empty words. Absolutely, I agree with it, and I think we have discussed a lot on this in this session. Then people don't care what you know unless they know that you actually care. How many of you think? How many of you have experienced me personally? Okay, Rajat ji, Komal, Mamta, Saru, and Madhulika bhi, and Pushpa ji. Do you feel I genuinely care, or do you think कि यार ये तो ऊपर ऊपर से care करते हो निकल लेती हैं? Anita as well. Do you stay connected with me because you know I know, or you are connected with me because I care?
Because you care
Thank you.
genuinely.
Thank you so much, Sam. Thank you, Rajaji. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because you love. Yes, that is my forte, to love. I love to love. Every human being wants suggestion कम चाहिए, प्यार ज्यादा चाहिए, care ज्यादा चाहिए. Shagufta. Thank you, Shagufta. The answer to all the problems related to human conditions seldom excludes a conscious, compassionate ear. I think we all can start, having that compassionate ear at least to one person on the earth. At least one. It's not much. अपने घर में किसी को ढूंढो, सबसे ज्यादा उन्हीं को जरूरत होता है. बाहर के लोगों को compassionate ear देना बहुत आसान होता है, अपने घर वालों के साथ is real test. How many of you can do that? Amazing. Commitment है रजत जी. और किसी ने हाथ ही नहीं खड़ा किया है, देखो वाह क्या बात है. नेहा is also ready. Wonderful. कोमल हाथ नहीं ऊपर कर रहे हो.
Needs effort.
शगुफ्ता ने मैंने किया, अनीता नहीं कर रहा. Oh my God, what is wrong with this room?
Honesty, it needs commitment. It needs true effort from our side.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. Amazing. I love that. I love that. Honesty is the first step in any case. Anywhere. Anywhere. नहीं दे सकते तो नहीं दे सकते भैया, अभी इतना बड़ा जिगरा नहीं है. साफ सी बात. Right? Thank you. Thank you, Komal.
Look,
Next.
I'm giving compassionate ear, but I was thinking of giving 100% and every time. Then I was not raising. Otherwise, we are always there, definitely for each member. But yeah,
मैंने तो सिर्फ एक बंदा बोला था. सिर्फ एक इंसान चूज कर लो अपने घर में, उसको 100% compassionate ear.
100%. हाँ, वही कह रही हूँ. उसको 100% वाला ही.
Does compassionate ear means that you have no boundaries? What do you think?
No, it doesn't mean that.
Wonderful. Thank you, Madhulika. What should I do for the 4 words? What should I do? बहुत बड़ा क्वेश्चन होता है. But if you sit with yourself, just like Komal shared, अपने आप बार बार why, क्यों, कब, कैसे, सारे क्वेश्चंस पूछोगे ना, आंसर भी अपने आप निकल के आए. You don't need to ask this question, what should I do? Sit in silence and ask your inner being, what do we need to do? There is always a way. If there is a problem, there is a solution for sure. We just need to connect with ourselves. We must make our own decisions, is one thing. We all have three things in common. That is, we all are stuck. We all have a journey to complete, and we all have a destination. Book is not visible. We are not sharing the book either. We all are talking. I am looking into my book. Okay? हम सबकी तीन प्रॉब्लम्स हैं. Madhulika shared it very beautifully. We all are stuck. We all have a journey to complete, and we all have a destination. अगर destination पता ही नहीं होगा, पता वैसे what do you think is the destination? Sure, Mamta, thank you for being here.
Death is a destination.
Freedom is the destination.
All right.
Because death is a reality, I can say. So that is a destination.
Eternal peace, happiness is the destination. If you can find your destination even while living your life.
No, I'm a bit disagree with Madhulika ma'am, because happiness, we can be happy right now also. If we feel, we'll make happy ourselves. Day before yesterday, we were discussing that focus on your happiness whenever you want. We don't want any other person to make us happy. We can be happy with our own self. So that is not a destination. I believe it is my perspective. So the main
Everybody.
destination. Yeah, this is my perspective. Please.
Yeah.
हर किसी का अपना डेस्टिनेशन है जी. मैं बॉम्बे नहीं जाना चाहती, मेरे को दुबई जाना है. जबरदस्ती क्या बॉम्बे लेके जाना चाह रहे हो?
बिल्कुल.
I just wanted to know what is your destination.
Yeah, according to me, destination is something when you're with yourself completely. Your heart guides you few things, irrespective of the situations or circumstances. So when you reach that, it's the real destination you have met with yourself.
Nice to hear that. Shagufta also is sharing something. Neha, do you want to share something?
For me, destination will be or is eternal peace. Not the material peace, but some kind of eternal peace. मतलब जो कभी कभी feel होता है, but I would love to have that more often, or that is the destination we feel like. मतलब God से और ज़्यादा connected in simple terms. Yeah, that's it. Love energy से, क्योंकि हम कई books में पढ़ते हैं God is also in the mountain is yours. In some book we were reading, choose love or choose other side. So it was that. Yeah.
Yes. Amazing. What is your destination, Pushpaji?
According to me, destination is when you are not affected by the external situations. Means if you are having the happy situation, so you are not so much excited, and when you are having the sad situation, you are not so much sad. Means a proper balance should be there in our thought process and within us, inside us. So for me, destination means that.
Amazing. What about you, Anita?
Same, internal peace.
Neha, what is destination for you?
Destination for me is, of course, as everyone has said, peace. Other one is being in bliss, because I also feel that when I connect to God, and I should feel that bliss, that is my destination. I mean, nothing else goes beyond that.
All right. In any case, हम सबके पास एक destination है. Yes, Madhulika.
See, destination is what I think. If फॉर एग्जाम्पल फ्रॉम टुमारो ऑनवर्ड्स आप लोगों की लाइफ में बस एक छोटा सा रूल, ज्यादा बड़ा नहीं है, बस एक ही छोटा सा रूल है। कल सैटरडे है, हर सैटरडे को सिर्फ काले ही कपड़े पहनने हैं। फिर हर संडे को सिर्फ सफेद ही पहनने हैं। आफ्टर अ कपल ऑफ वीक्स we'll feel suffocated because we don't like rules. You know, we don't want to be bounded. We don't want it to be bounded. We want free, and that is the core nature of our soul. That yes, the soul also wants freedom. Freedom from what? Freedom is not I'm something related to death. Freedom from the chaos. That yes, we need eternal peace. See, to every problem under the sun, there is a solution. If there is one, try and find it. If there is none, never mind it.
Nice.
So, yeah. So, cooperate with the inevitable. What you can't cure, just endure. It is as simple as that. Just use these formulas. I mean, it is as simple as that. Ultimately, you'll find yourself towards stepping next, taking steps towards peace. Because आप कैसे भी बोल लो उसकी रजा है, उसकी रजा में ही मजा है, whatever. If you can do something about it, okay, fine, do it. If you can't do something about it, then accept it and move on. So that is peace. When we don't fight, घर में कोई भी एक कुछ भी गड़बड़ होती है या लाइफ में कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम होती है, जॉब चली गई या कुछ भी हुआ, some sudden loss or some financial loss, personal loss, the painful period is only the transition period. जितना छोटा होता है ट्रांजिशन पीरियड, उतना ही आपका पेनफुलनेस कम होते हैं, उतना ही आप पीस की तरफ ज्यादा जल्दी पहुंच जाते हो. That is what I think, that yes, you need to, if you have some as such any problem, if you can do even 1%, do it. If you can't do anything, it is beyond your control, just accept it and move on.
One thing I would like
you.
to add, that is, I think with each stage of life, our destination changes. I mean, when we are young and out there and in college, or maybe in that case, we crave for freedom. And when we get a bit older, we just we want stability, we want peace. And once we get older, even then, we are looking for some other kind of destination, that is maybe that, like I said, bliss, or maybe it could be something else. I mean, with each stage of life, it changes, it varies. That's I wanted to add.
Thank you, Neha. And that's true. Yes, Rajati. Unmute yourself, please.
Yes. Am I audible? एक्चुअली जब मैंने आंसर दिया तो मैंने आंसर ये सोच के दिया कि ह्यूमन बीइंग की डेस्टिनेशन क्या होनी चाहिए. मेरा खुद का आंसर तो ये नहीं था. मैंने सोचा
नहीं, मुझे डेथ नहीं चाहिए.
Exactly, यार,
नहीं, डेथ नहीं चाहिए.
मैंने सोचा यार ह्यूमन बीइंग की डेस्टिनेशन होनी क्या चाहिए. मैं इट इज जस्ट लाइक अ क्वेश्चन व्हिच एवरीबॉडी हैव टू आंसर. तो ह्यूमन बीइंग की क्या डेस्टिनेशन होनी चाहिए. मैंने कहा डेस्टिनेशन तो डेथ होनी चाहिए. If I talk about myself, my destination is to love myself first of all, which I am not loving from last 44 years. I'm not loving from last 44 years to myself, and I am I am trying from last few months only, 1 or 2 months, to love myself. Otherwise, I used to spread love to my family, to my kid, to my wife. So I want to love myself. That's why I'm in a bit of dilemma. So this is my destination, to love myself more than spreading love to others. Then only if I love myself, then I can spread more love to others.
Today in afternoon session also, I was sharing if your cup is full, or I
Then
was
only-
sharing with somebody else.
Then only you can give it to others.
Yes. You will not get bitter while giving it to others. Yes, Madhulika.
Beautiful share, Rajat ji, that yes, the ultimate destination is, of course, death. But then why to stop there? हम गांधी जी को मरने के बाद क्यों याद कर रहे हैं, विवेकानंद को क्यों याद कर रहे हैं? Why
Leave a
can't we leave a
legacy.
legacy? Why to stop there? No, we have to make this world a better place where people, after we are gone, they remember us. ठीक है, मेरे नाम पे वो क्या बोलते हैं, एक वो सरकारी छुट्टी नहीं होगी, मतलब
You never know. You never know.
या
You can aim for
बट
that as well.
नहीं मैं
एटलीस्ट
बीच में एक
यू
पॉइंट जरूर ऐड करूंगा। बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे हैं आप कि जीते जी ही कुछ कर जाओ, क्योंकि मरने के बाद तो आपको नाम से नहीं पुकारा जाएगा, बॉडी कह के पुकारा जाएगा, या बॉडी को लेके चले जाओ, ये नहीं कहा
एग्जैक्ट
जाएगा कि रजत को लेके चले जाओ। राइट।
See, we often, very often, we do this exercise. That do you know your grandparents' name, grandparents' name, grandparents' name? No, we don't know because they have not done anything remarkable. मेरे को कुछ नहीं देके गए, कोई ज्ञान नहीं देके गए, कोई उन्होंने मतलब गांव में कोई ऐसा स्कूल नहीं खोल दिया, जमीन अपनी स्कूल को ही दे जाते नाम पे। तो you have to do something big. So
दैट्स
why
वेरी
to even after death? No, that is not my destination. Even after death, you must live in the heart of people.
I love
वेरी
that.
डीप एंड वेरी ब्यूटीफुल आंसर। थैंक यू।
मैं बड़ी देर से ढूंढ रही थी किसका आंसर, कौन सा ऐसा कोई चीज होगी जो मैं डेस्टिनेशन बना पाऊंगी अपना. Now I have a destination. That is leaving a legacy. Surely.
Now I'm also having a destination. I'm thinking, Dilika ji has given right कि कुछ स्कूल खोला हो या कुछ बनाया हो, then people will remember. So it can be a destination. Thank you, Madhurika ji.
Wonderful.
थैंक यू सो मच,
So,
थैंक यू सो मच
हम
मधुलिका
सबके
जी।
दिमाग में देखा है वैसे. Did you see what kind of a traffic jam we just went through?
यस।
डेस्टिनेशन सब एक ही पे पहुंच रहे हैं एक एक करके. हाँ, मेरे को भी लीजा, मेरे को भी लेगेसी, मेरे को भी लेगेसी. Yes, Komal, Pushpa ji also got an idea. I also got an idea. Thanks to Madhulika for sharing this insightful this thing.
But Karishma, you are on the journey to leave a legacy as you are a co-author.
I am becoming an author as well very soon.
Wow,
I
congratulations.
am a co-author and I am working on being an author very soon.
Congratulations in advance.
And thank you, darling. Thank you so much.
करिश्मा को हमारे बच्चे याद,
हाँ जी.
हमारी माँ इतनी समझदार कैसे बनी? मैंने बोला करिश्मा को हमारे बच्चे याद करेंगे। That my mom used to attend a session. It was not a book reading session. It was something else. बुक तो वो 15 मिनट ही पढ़ते थे, उसके बाद में उनकी बहुत सारी बातें होती थी, आज किस्सा पढ़ो, and that has changed our lives. My life is not only my life. My life is the people who are around me, the people whose lives I touch. My life belongs to them. If they are finding change in me, and seriously, चाहे वो पुष्पा जी हो, रजत जी हो, नेहा हो या शगुफ्ता हो या anyone in the room, if your spouse is saying, spouse is the last person on this earth, he will appreciate you or she will appreciate you, यार हाँ भाई तुम तो बहुत बदल गए हो, या there is a remarkable improvement. But if your spouse is saying, इसका मतलब आपको पद्मश्री मिल गया है. That means you have done really something remarkable.
चलो, मेरा remarkable हो चुका long back now. The first time I used to be very scared of posting anything on the social media. And I used to feel that in case my husband looks at it and he does not like, he will ask me to take it off social media. And the day he liked my post, I was dancing in joy. वाह जी वाह, मेरे पति ने लाइक कर दिया, मेरे पति ने लाइक कर दिया. उसके बाद this likes never ended. But yes, I'm glad that I covered that journey quite fast. All right, I hope this session added some value in your life. Monday is the day 5 of this book reading club. That is coming free of cost. It's coming absolutely free to each one of you. Oh, by the way, मैंने एक मैसेज छोड़ा था. Anybody remembers?
yes, कुछ सरप्राइज गिफ्ट
अच्छा अच्छा, मतलब you
हाँ,
are sitting in the room for the surprise gift.
आज तो
अच्छा.
वीडियो मैंने सुनी थी यार लास्ट वाली.
Yes, there is a
करिश्मा
मैं भी
surprise
सोई हुई
gift.
थी करिश्मा, मुझे याद आ
करिश
गया सरप्राइज गिफ्ट का.
Anita.
तभी
Beautiful. I
उठ
love
गई.
that. Amazing. Thank you. I have taken the screenshot of all the people who have attended today's session, and I have the names of all of you who have been till the end. You will be getting your free gift tomorrow before 12 noon and in your DMs, of course, because जो आया है उसी को gift मिलना चाहिए, right? Monday is the 5th day of this session. Um, it will extend a little longer because the chapter is a little longer. And of course, we are going to talk about personal life, so discussion भी बनती ही है. We might decide to cut half of it, just read till half of the chapter. Yet, I would love to give as much as possible. Thereafter, we will be moving into the paid category, wherein, if you're interested, I would love for each one of you to DM me to be a part of it. And the best part of it is that towards the end, not only we read the entire book, but towards the end, we are going to discuss the entire book in tonality. I'll be sharing a PDF with you, which you can use after the book as well. There will be prompts, there will be a short summary of the entire book together, and much more. Whatever comes to my mind, I keep on adding and adding and adding. Other than that, you have already experienced the room, what happens in here. But उसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि you leave the room, you leave the group that you are a part of in between. There might be days, कोई स्पेशल ओकेजन आ जाता है, कोई दिन आ जाता है, मेरा दिल कर जाता है कि आप सबको बुलाने का, तो आई शुड हैव यू इन द रूम टू कॉल यू बैक इन द सेशन. All right. So stay in the session. There will be, in any case, something or the other that will be coming your way for being there and holding that space. And see you all on Monday. Don't make sure that you do attend Monday session. आपको आगे continue करना है या नहीं करना is comes later, but at least the value that you are getting right now, I would love for each one of you to avail it fully. All right. Thank you. God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your weekend. And looking forward to have you all on Monday. जरा कैमरा ऑन कर दो, सबको प्यार दे दूं मैं. What are you doing, darling? Don't do this. करो on. Thank you, Neha. Thank you, Shagufta, Komal, Madhulika, Rajat ji, Pushpa. और जो ऑन नहीं कर रहा उसका नाम मैं नहीं बोलूंगी. Love you all. God bless you.
Okay, thank you.
Sarulata, Pranavi, Anita, God bless you all. God bless you all. May
Thank you.
all of your destinations that you have decided for yourself get achieved in this lifetime itself. All
You
right.
Sure.
Stay blessed.
bye. Love you.
Bye.
We wish the
See you all
same
on
to you.
Monday.
Love you.
Take
Thank you.
care. Bye bye. Love you.
Bye.
you.
Good night. Good night.